Welcome to Mitchell's Barn, a stunning mid-16th century Grade 2 listed 5-bedroom conversion here in Essex. It perfectly blends the contemporary with the traditional, a little bit like this brand new Bentley which has been supplied to us today by Bentley Chelmsford, a classic British car with a luxury finish. Now, I'm very lucky today because the owner and designer Leekim is welcoming me into her home, so let's go and meet her. So clearly this home has been converted with love. We've got lots of unique, characterful features coming through, but I can also see a lot of your personality in this place as well. So I want you to take me back to the beginning of when you first came across Mitchell's Barn. What were your first thoughts when you saw it?
So when I first saw it, I thought to myself, it had like really good bones. Like I really liked the historical features that you've got. It's a Grade 2 listed building. So I was a bit like, how can I put my own stamp on it without ruining the history? And I thought to myself, well, it has to have loads of plants first of all.
Yeah, and do you know what? This place is full of greenery, and I think that gives it a lot of life, literally, in this place, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's funny you say that, just because I think the owners, the previous owners, were saying that they are spiritual people, and they were saying that they felt like the house wanted us to buy the house.
Ah, okay. So there is life literally in, like you say, the bones of this house.
That's right, yeah. So I don't think that it had been decorated for quite some time. I think that they decorated in the 90s, so it was a little bit dated. But the house is in good nick, I would say. We did replace the kitchen just because it was, we just felt like it just needed a refresh and brighten up a bit. The whole place, I think, was well and truly in its grey era.
Yeah.
So we got rid of that. We really needed to brighten it up, so we gave it like a fresh coat of white paint. And then we just pretty much kind of went on inspiration from our travels, from going to restaurants.
Yeah.
We love Soho Farmhouse.
It is giving that kind of vibe,
Yeah,
definitely, especially in this room here.
yeah. This is so Jamie loves Soho House, and he like goes to all of them. I do go with him occasionally when I can, but we stay at Soho Farmhouse in Oxford quite a lot, especially during COVID. And I think that's when we kind of fell in love with the whole beams and you know, that kind of like old school thing, but like it's like a old meets new or modern look.
Yeah, no, you've got that perfect blend. I'd said outside, you've got the perfect blend of the traditional, where, like you said, you're being sympathetic to the kind of character and the history of this place, but then you've brought in all of your beautiful modern touches. You've got the prints on the walls and the colourful kind of furnishings and everything. So congratulations, you've done a great job of bringing this barn back to life.
Thank you.
So I really love a barn conversion. Was a barn conversion always on your list of kind of a property that you wanted to move to?
Yeah, it was definitely something that we wanted. We used to live in a new build in Chelmsford, and although I quite like new builds because it's very much a canvas that you can do anything to, we wanted something with character. And like I said, it was you know, we were going to Soho Farmhouse quite a lot, and we were like, right, we want to kind of live in somewhere that gives off that character.
Yeah.
So we found this place, and we just thought, right, okay, we can definitely make this our own and just turn it into something quite special. Yeah. So we just make sure, like, you know, all the furnishings and the colours were like complementary of the wooden beams and stuff, just to keep it looking, I guess, I don't know, what's the word?
In keeping.
In keeping, yeah. I didn't want to like take over the character too much, but, you know, play along with it to enhance it even more, if that makes sense.
And having all the greenery in particularly this room as well really complements the garden outside, because we've got great big windows that are letting in so much light. You've got patio doors taking you out to the terrace. So you have a family, don't you? Do you make good use of that garden? It's just under half an acre, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite big. It's got
Loads of space.
lots of room for activities.
Yeah.
We've had like numerous birthday parties, like loads of parties actually. And you know, it's a really good size because you can have like bouncy castles and and then different adult areas, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you've got the terraces for the more adult entertaining, the alfresco dining,
That's
and then a
it.
huge lawn area for the kids. You have got a family. What would you say that has been really great about this property, particularly for your family? Because I know that a lot of this property is on one level, isn't it? Is that something that you found has been a benefit?
Yeah, so you know, my children are 2 and 4, so you know, stairs for us is a bit scary. Yes, we have a stair gate thing, but you know, predominantly they're always down here, so we know that we're not messing around like running up and down the stairs. But it's nice to have everyone on the same floor. What's particularly nice for the kids is the playroom that we have.
Yeah, that's a great benefit.
Yeah.
So could that be converted to a bedroom for someone who perhaps buys this place then doesn't have a family?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it could be. And in fact, when I made the playroom, I thought to myself, why did I give the kids this room?
Yeah,
Why didn't I take
too
it?
good. This should be one of our guest bedrooms. So you said earlier as well that you did some work to the kitchen. Do you think that that's your hub of the home, or is this big vaulted area the hub of the home? Where do you spend most of your time?
Probably this room.
Yeah.
It's really relaxing. It's quite serene. You've got a pond outside. You can hear the fountain going.
And that's all you can hear. It's really peaceful and quiet in this area.
Yeah, so in the mornings it's particularly nice because the sun comes through the living room, so you get all of the sunshine that comes in, so you can enjoy your coffee on the. Well, I particularly like enjoying my coffee on the sofa with the sun shining through, and then it gets the pond, and then you get it all over it reflects all over the ceiling. It's quite nice. And then afterwards in the evening, we get golden hour over there. So if you sit out on the terrace, it's actually really nice.
Talking of this room as well, I really like that you've got kind of the two separate areas. So you've got the maybe more formal living here around the fireplace. Does the fireplace work? Is that all in working order?
Yeah, that still works. Yeah, absolutely.
Lovely.
It's really nice at Christmas time.
Yeah, I can imagine you have a big Christmas tree in the corner, fire on. This is the more formal space, and then you've got a more informal kind of snug area on that side.
That's right. I have a lot of meetings. I work from home, so like it's nice to go over there.
Yeah, it's a good setup.
I try to have a nice backdrop for it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
So what about the area? So we mentioned that it's quite quiet here. We're in Malden, Essex. So tell us a little bit about the area that we're in.
So it's quite a small town. You can get anywhere you want to in Malden in like 7 minutes, which is amazing, especially if you've got kids, right? Because you don't want to be driving around everywhere, and there's no traffic, hardly.
Yeah.
The best place for the kids is the promenade. So the promenade is like an area where it's like a massive park, and you can go crabbing. There's a splash park,
nice.
kids area, ice cream, fish
So are
and
we
chips.
close to the sea? Forgive me, I don't know the area.
We are quite close to the sea.
Lovely.
It's a basin, so it kind of passes through, but we are quite close to other beach resorts as well.
And we're quite well connected to London as well here, aren't we? It's quite a good pocket of Essex to be. Does the Elizabeth line comes all the way out to Stratford, and we're not too far from Stratford, are we here?
No, so if you jump on the train from Hatford Peveril, which is the closest station from here, you're looking at half an hour.
Well, thank you so much for telling me more about your house. I would love to go and explore it for myself. I think I'll start this way.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We come in through the front door to an entrance hall with a WC off of it, and the flagstone flooring takes us through to the kitchen, where we first enter a breakfast area which has made fantastic use of these original beams here. So the breakfast bar feels separate from the kitchen but open plan enough to give us a lovely flow. This stunning kitchen has bespoke cabinetry and a large Aga, keeping with the traditional theme. There's also exposed brickwork, which I hope we'll see more of as we explore the rest of the property. There's a lovely Belfast sink and lots of windows letting so much light flood into this room. I particularly love as well the slanted ceilings in here, giving this room so much character. The kitchen is open plan to this family dining area, which I think you'll agree feels very quaint and almost cottage-like. There is so much storage in this home, leaving all of the rooms feeling very clutter-free. Now this door here takes us back through to that vaulted living room. Now, Leekim told us that this is the space that she uses as the backdrops for some of her meetings, and I can definitely see why. It's very classy, very trendy, and definitely screams her personality. I really love this snug area, especially with all that light coming in from outside, and it looks like the dog likes it too. We've already mentioned how fantastic this room particularly would be at Christmas time. Imagine having that fire roaring and the whole family gathered around this sofa. I particularly love that in this room you can see so many original features. This would have been the main barn originally, and you can see the timber frame and the vaulted ceilings has been preserved so beautifully. Now this property is, like I said, mid-16th century. It's also grade 2 listed, but there are some later additions. Let's go and see them as we explore the 5 bedrooms in this property. How lucky are the kids in this family to have a playroom like this? There's so much space, it's almost as if they've got their own lounge area. Now I'm sure the kids don't appreciate it, but I really love that we've got that exposed brickwork again and the beams from the timber frame before we get to the extension, the newer part of this home. At the end of the hallway, we find a family bathroom, and then there's access to 2 further guest bedrooms. One of them's currently set up as a kids' bedroom with fantastic views out to the rear garden and its own ensuite shower room. There are 2 rooms upstairs. Let's head that way now. Upstairs we find 2 rooms, one of which is currently set up as a home office, and for me this is the perfect work from home setup. You've got the desk set up here with the window open overlooking the rear garden. It's lovely and tranquil, especially away from the rest of the home. Also upstairs we find another guest bedroom. Now this one is ensuite, so what I think you could do is convert the home office into a kitchenette, and then you have your very own self-contained annex for when guests come to stay. Another thing I particularly like about this part of the extension is the use of the exposed beams again. So we've got that continuation of really playing into the traditional original barn. This principal bedroom really is every girly girl's dream. It's perfect for me with the blush pink interiors and the feature wallpaper as well. But my favourite feature is definitely this window seat here. What a great way to start your day with a cup of coffee or perhaps your favourite book with your feet up here overlooking the pond out the front. This bedroom is of course ensuite with a large shower cubicle. We've seen everything that the inside has to offer. Let's go outside now. The The outside space extends to just under half an acre and it wraps around the entire property, starting with that long driveway behind electric gates before you get to a double garage, perfect for storing the Bentley. And then to the rear, we have lots of spaces set up for entertaining with seating areas underneath pergolas. There's even a kitchen out here with a pizza oven and lots of little hideaways for the children. I have really enjoyed my day at Mitchell's Barn today, and that's not just because I've had a puppy companion with me. I really enjoyed getting to know Leekim and seeing her lovely home. Now, if you have enjoyed it as well, make sure that you comment down below, subscribe to the Fine and Country YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time on the Luxury Home Tour series. Up next, you can watch the full tour of this £3 million architect-designed home near to Nottingham. It has a leisure suite complete with a home gym, a cinema and an indoor pool with a bar.